What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video from Great House Consulting, teaching you what they're not going to teach you in college. Now, going back into our style development series, the one thing I want to talk to today is that brands do not equal money. But before we get into the video, I need you to subscribe to that button so you don't miss out. And also, don't forget to like, dislike, and leave a comment. Hopefully my content's good enough that you like it. If you don't, at least comment why. So today I want to be discussing about the illusion that high brand names equals money. There are a lot of things, a lot of discrepancies and disparities that occur when you are buying brand names. Now, what I'm trying to say here is I'm not telling you that if you're buying Versace or Gucci or Supreme that doesn't mean you're wealthy. But if we're trying to get into the fact that you are buying that to convey the illusion that you're wealthy, then that's the problem. For example, a shirt at Walmart that's $5 probably took about 10 cents to make, as opposed to a shirt at probably Hugo Boss took the same amount of money, but because it has that Hugo Boss style or that Hugo Boss logo, yeah, they're gonna mark it up to about $200-300 for a t-shirt. So there's a big discrepancy going on with the idea that if you are wearing a Supreme shirt or a Gucci shirt, Jordans, Yeezys, that you have money. But believe it or not, most people, the 90% of people who are buying that to convey they're rich, are actually broke. You want to know why? Because I was in the same damn boat and now I'm not. I used to buy the Jordans. I used to buy the retros. I used to buy everything that was related to $200 shoes to convey the fact that I had $200 in my pocket. And before you think I'm lying, I want to show you something here. So these are the Area 72 Vandals. They came out a few years ago. You probably can go online and you'll find these shoes for about maybe $200-300. These were about 70 when I got them, and truth be told, they actually feel like shit. Although they have a very high markup price because they are rare releases, and some people pay $300 for a pair of shoes like that. Well, although I paid $300 or $70 for those shoes, that was $70 I didn't have in my pocket. So when you have people who are paying $500 or $1,000 or $2,000 for shoes, they're saving up all this money. Believe it or not, most of them are actually broke. They're complaining, I don't have money, I don't have this, I don't have that. That is an expensive hobby that only true rich people, true wealthy people can afford to have. And just because celebrities can afford to do that, that doesn't mean you can do that either. So kids, teenagers, if you're in high school and you think buying the latest Jordans or retros or having Supreme or having Yeezys, stop, because you can use that money for something else. Those $200, $300, $400 shoes that you are buying for no apparent reason, just to convey to, you know, the girl that's in high school, she's like, oh my god, I have like Jordan retros Yeezys, like look at him, those are really nice shoes. They are made of shit quality, and if you really want to spend your money, I will tell you where to go. This is true craftsmanship. These I got from Taft. I'll post a link down in the description. The only thing that I'm trying to really convey is the fact that those shoes are probably retail about $200. I think I got them for $140. These are handcrafted shoes. Although they are factory made, they are made by hand, not by a machine, and they are worth more. So before you think I'm lying, I want to show you bits and pieces on how I've been able to look good and not spend a whole bunch of money, but also realize that it is all dependent on how you look, not how much you spend. Starting from the ground up, feet to head, I'm going to show you the idea or the illusion that although I may look like I have money, which I do, I'm not spending the money you think I'm spending. These shoes right here, Saucony's, really a retro original shoes. These retail probably anywhere from about $40 to $70 just because you're paying the Saucony brand. And obviously you can tell right here. I want you to look inside. I have Dr. Scholl's right here, and then I don't have this one here. Although these shoes are decent quality, again, you are paying for quality as opposed to getting stuff at like a Target, a Walmart, or Kroger, whatever the case you want to say it. these do have quality behind them, but the comfort is not part. That's why I had to put Dr. Scholl's to make them more comfortable, which was like a $10 addition. But truth be told, I didn't pay $70 to get these shoes. I found them on sale. It was something that I could put into my wardrobe. I probably spent about less than $30, I think, on Amazon a while back, and they are still good. I am taking care of my stuff, but I'm also getting what I can out of it. And before you think that I don't like to shop cheap, because I do, because I like more money in my pocket, I did the same thing by buying these generic shoes. I believe they're Goodfellow. These actually retailed for about $11 on clearance. I think they're about $12. But again, because I didn't want to sacrifice quality and the idea of comfort, I also got more Dr. Scholl's, which is about $10. Why am I buying Dr. Scholl's? I have two right here. One is the massaging gel, and the other one's another massaging gel. Well, the thing is that I got this one here. This one here specifically at my local Kroger for about 10, 11 bucks. And then this one I got at TJ Maxx for about $6.99. I think you can see that here. What I'm trying to tell you is it didn't matter where I got it, because you could always find it cheaper. My feet are comfortable and my feet are satisfied, and I can wear these comfortably. Now, I just want to let you know that I've had these for about less than 2 months. They are already ripping a little bit right here, but then again, I only paid something that was $12, and again, although it's cheap, it's the aesthetic I'm paying for. Because I didn't spend a lot of money putting into those shoes, you know, I understand that spending something at like a Walmart or a Target, the quality is not going to be the same as the Saucony's, but it's the illusion that I'm saying, hey, I still look good. To let you know that I'm not lying, these how much that these shoes costed? About $12. These, $12. And the one thing I will never sacrifice, no matter what kind of shoes, doesn't matter if they're retros, Jordans, Yeezys, I will never forget to sacrifice that for comfort. And if I have to put in additional insoles to make it comfortable, I will do that, because the extra 10 bucks, believe me, it is really worth the investment. Now, I know a lot of people, especially when you're in college and you're broke, truth be told, typically this is more in high school, guys. If you're in high school and you're trying to wear like American Eagle and Aeropostale and Banana Republic and Abercrombie, guys, you're just trying to convey that you have money when you really don't. Half of you don't even have a job. By the time you're even a sophomore, junior, or even senior, you're barely getting a job. There is no point. There is no point for you to try to spend $70 on a shirt. The girls don't care. It's all about the aesthetic, man. Like, I can tell you point blank, nobody cares. When you go to college, I guarantee you, when you're dressing all nice and pretty, you're going to go to college and you'll probably end up wearing sweatpants, because that's what I did. I was literally wearing the latest brands, the latest jeans, the latest shirts, and then in college, I started wearing like slides, and of course, I started wearing just hoodies, and I was literally going to class with what I was sleeping in. I want to let you know, there's a whole lot more you can do with your money if you reduce your financial obligation and your financial spending and look for aesthetic, quality, and comfort. Right here, I don't know if every state has it. I know Texas does, at least in my DFW area. I got these jeans here. Again, if we're going to talk about saving money, these are the Goodfellow brand. Going to want to show that there. It's Goodfellow. Right here, Goodfellow. Goodfellow, again, Target brand. Goodfellow. Now, I ripped off the tags of these to show you, but I want to let you know this is what I'm spending. I am spending much less money going to these discount stores, looking for the same stuff that I would find in there. Although it's a little bit more time consuming, I'm saving more money. And that is the thing, is that when you are maximizing your time, you do have time to be able to go thrifting or finding stuff at a discount, but you have to make sure you stay to your core pieces. Like, this is what I spent, and the thing is, dirt cheap, depending on what kind of letter it is. Looking at here, you can get stuff from like an extra 40 to 70% stuff off of stuff that's already discounted. And that is the one thing I wanted to tell you, is that you can look good if you know how to shop. We have talked about shoes, We talked about making sure that we don't sacrifice quality and comfort. We talked about jeans and pants that have a very similar aesthetic, which you would get at Banana Republic or Old Navy or wherever the hell it is you shop. Let's go ahead and start getting onto tops, shirts, all that good stuff. At this Dirt Cheap, which is just another discount store like Ross or TJ Maxx or anything like that, I spent about $5, probably less because this had a discount code. This Dirt Cheap, it's a really good place. I highly advocate it, especially if you're a broke college student. I got, again, Goodfellow, 2 shirts. I got them less than $5, which was less than retail, and then it was highly discounted to that. And that is the thing is, you know, factories probably spend maybe 10 cents to make these, and really, I want you to know that this same exact shirt is probably what's being put on a Supreme logo. It's ridiculous. And not only that, one thing I want to let you know, Walmart really has stepped up their style game. It is getting really outrageous on what they're doing. So I did the Liberty. Literally, I just got 5 Henleys right here. 5 Henleys. And they feel very good quality. They even have a little bit of stretch, which is what I need. I got 5 of these for less than $10. And you know what? They feel a whole lot better than, you know, Old Navy and Banana Republic. And hell, they may be made in the same factory. But the thing is that I'm not sacrificing quality. And if I am, I'm not going to get angry about it because the idea, guy, it's all about aesthetic, man. It's all about quality and comfort. And if you look good, that's the best part. Making sure you look good, but you don't have to break the bank to look on that. And just to prove it to you, over the next few Instagram posts, I'm just going to show you with what I showed you right now that I can still look good and not break the bank. And another thing that I'm going to be doing is trying to pick out a uniform. One of the things that really, because when you are growing as an entrepreneur, dressing up every day or trying to think what you're going to wear, especially when you're in high school because you have time like that. I don't have time to think about what I'm going to wear. The reason why I am picking, you know, this Henley, and I have the same one in gray. This one's in navy, and this one is green. And then I have another gray one because this is Gray House Consulting. I'm going to show you that I can look good, but it's much easier if I get a pant or a jean and I just grab that together and I just put it on and I'm good to go. I don't have time. And the thing is, a little tip, wearing the same thing every day, kind of the way you would with like Steve Jobs or Mark Zuckerberg. Those guys wear the same thing every day because they don't have time to think about what they're gonna wear. They don't. So they just get, hey, you know what, it's just much simple. Get the same shirt, jeans, sneakers, hoodie, I'm good to go. And that is the one thing that I'm gonna be experimenting in, but I'm also gonna be showing you that I can look good with the similar items but not break the bank. Guys, less than 50 bucks. Going from there, the one thing that I wanted to kind of show you was I got a soft shell jacket, and as a matter of fact, I got 2. One from Walmart, which was Swiss Tech, which was retailed for a little bit less than $25. And I want to say this Kirkland one was about the same price. I want to say it was actually $20, but I'll make sure once I verify to put everything out in the link of the description. Guys, the Kirkland brand actually feels higher quality than the Walmart brand, the Swiss Tech. But the thing is that I have a khaki here and a gray here, and they look virtually the same, have the same style, but the thing is, I'm not breaking the bank. With everything that I'm doing here, I will show you the tally of what I spent to look good. So now that we're going from head to toe and toe to head, of course, we cannot leave the idea and the illusion of hats. So a lot of people spend a lot of money on these expensive hats. Me, I've never spent that kind of money. I don't spend $40 on a snapback. I don't spend $50 on a snapback. I don't spend $70 on a snapback that has a pleather freaking rim. It's stupid. It's fucking pointless. Now, this American Eagle hat, I guarantee you, was probably retailed for like $25. And you know what? I'm not saying it's a bad hat. I think I got it for about 10. I can't remember. It's been a while because I got it on clearance. This right here, this particular hat, again, this is a Goodfellow hat. I got it for about $11. Just for this little lady, sexy senorita here, and yes, Alpha M, I'm talking to you. Again, looking at the facts, that should I have paid retail of $25 for this eagle right here, and I'm paying for this sexy senorita, which retailed originally for 15, but I got it for about 11. This same hat, it's a blank canvas hat. There's no marking, there's no brand. I'll even show it to you. It's a Walmart brand. I spent about $5 for this hat. And if you don't believe me, here it is. $5. Yeah, actually it was about $6, but that's not the point. The point is, I'm trying to tell you is that you don't have to spend a lot of money to look good. And that is the one thing, guys, is it's all about aesthetic. Most people, I mean, unless you are paying for the idea that you are wealthy, that's perfectly fine. But if you're a broke college student, or if you're in high school, or even if you're just out of college and you're just trying to make it, and you're trying to convey or front the idea that you have money, yeah, you may have spent $200 for Jordans, but that's $200 that you don't have in your pocket, and it's stupid ridiculous. If you're buying stuff on the whim just because you want it now, and don't know how to save and wait, just know that you're missing out on a window of opportunity. You have to realize, guys, it's getting ridiculous nowadays. And I just want you to know is that my channel is to help you try to get the most you can out of life without having to break the bank or anything like that. Now, I always do believe in higher education, meaning to always further educate you, and that's what I'm trying to do to you. And a lot of people think, oh, you know, I know that jacket was like 80 bucks. I didn't spend 80 bucks. I spent 12. And that's one of the idea is I may look like that, but I didn't spend that. So that means I have more money. And you may have a lot of people tell you, oh, if you're buying stuff on clearance, you're broke. It's like, I'm not broke. I'm being smart. You want to know why? Because I understand the idea of patience. I don't need it now. Anyway, guys, I hope you really liked this video. Let me know down in the comments section if you would like more videos about what I'm trying to do here. If you actually want me to go vlogging, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind getting my camera and doing that. But I do need a comment down below just to know what you want. But don't forget to share this video, because every other person who is out there trying to look good on a budget, be a baller on a budget, they need this video, because one, I'm balling on a budget, and the thing is, I look pretty damn good at it. But don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the links down in the section. Don't forget to download your free copy of Improve Your Status cheat sheets. Everything's there down in the description. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. Take care.